Before I start this lesson, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshua, Ba'ashem, Rukakodash, the bond to the positive elders, the great minister, rule well and teach well. Shalom to the 144,000 men that's pushing and believing in his word and on truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Israelite shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad on all four corners of the earth. And shalom yet again. This video is either a part 5 or 6 to the series I'm doing. Basically, I'm going into the Exodus of the accounts of when Moses and Aaron was getting right before the deliverance out of Egypt. And basically, I'm gonna get into it, but basically this is showing how stuff was happening before we got delivered. So let me go ahead and get started. Let me see. So I'm about to go here. This is Exodus chapter 10 and verse 1. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, Go unto Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart, the heart of his servants, that I might shew these signs before him. In verse 2, in that thou mayest tell in the ears of thy son's son, whose things have I wrought in Egypt, my signs which I have done among them, that ye may know how I am the Lord Yahweh. In verse 3, and Moses and Aaron came into Pharaoh and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the power of the Hebrews, how long wilt thou refuse to humble thyself before thee? Let my people go that they may serve me. And yeah, basically, Moses and Aaron basically are intercessors. Is that the word I want to use? Well, basically mediators at this time for the children of Israel and Yahweh. And nonetheless, he's basically prophesying unto Pharaoh like, hey, let my people go, or there's going to be more problems. And the problems that the Lord is giving Pharaoh is plagues, pestilence, death, and destruction. So at this time, when, the Lord warned, and it's funny, the Lord warns a lot of the people, but a lot of people don't listen. They act like Pharaoh. A lot of modern day people now in this day and age, not just Esau, Edom, it's the 2/3 and the other heathen too. A lot of these people act like the Pharaoh because the Lord hardened their hearts and closed their ears. So anyway, this verse 4, if thou refuse to let my people go, behold, tomorrow I will bring the locusts into thy coast. And yeah, this is that other plague, the plague of locusts. Verse 5, and they shall cover the face of the earth, that one cannot be able to see the earth, and they shall eat the residue which is escaped, which remaineth unto you for the hail, and shall eat every tree which groweth from you out of the field. Verse 6, and they shall fill the houses and the houses of the servants and the houses of the Egyptians, which neither thy fathers nor thy fathers have seen, since the day they were upon the earth, which unto this day he turned himself and went out from Pharaoh. And yeah, basically the Pharaoh didn't listen. Moses prophesied unto the Pharaoh, and he basically was like, if you don't let my people go, the Lord Yahweh, the God of the Hebrews, will send locusts upon you. So, okay. Verse 7, and Pharaoh's servants said unto him, How long shall this man be a snare unto us? Let the men go, that they may serve the Lord Yahweh, the Lord, their power, Yahweh. Knowest thou not yet that Egypt is destroyed. And Moses and Aaron were brought again unto Pharaoh, and he said unto them, Go, serve thy Lord, your God, your power, Yahweh. But who are they that shall go? And Moses said, We will go with our young and with our old, with our sons, with our daughters, with our flocks, and with our herds will go, for we must hold a feast unto the Lord. Verse 10, and he said, said unto them, Let the Lord be so with you, as I will let you go, and your little ones. Look to it, for evil is before you. No, not so. Go now, ye that are men, and serve the Lord, for that ye did desire. And they were driven out of the Pharaoh's presence. So yeah, basically the Lord, Pharaoh was like, Go serve your God, go serve your power. But we about to see what's about to happen. Now verse 12, the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch out thy hand over the land of Egypt for locusts, that they may come up upon the land of Egypt, eat every herb of the land, even all that the hail have left. And yeah, basically what locusts do, they eat up a vegetation, and vegetation is greenery, the grass, the trees, and the hail basically consumed a lot of that back in that other video I did. The hail ate up everything. Let me see what the chapter is about that. Alright, this is verse 13. Wait, actually. Yeah, this is verse 13. And Moses stretched forth his rod over the land of Egypt, and the Lord Yahweh brought an east wind upon the land all that day and all that night. And when it was morning, the east wind brought up locusts. In verse 14, the locusts went up over all the land of Egypt, and rested in all the coasts of Egypt. Very grievous were they. Before them there were no such locusts as they, neither after them shall be such. Verse 15, for they covered the face of the whole earth, so that the land was darkened, and they did eat every herb of the land. And basically these locusts are eating up all the vegetation, like I said, and all the fruit, and the fruit vegetations, trees, bushes. The fruit of the trees which the hail had left, there remained not any green thing in the trees, nor the herbs in the field, though all the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron in haste, and he said, I have sinned against the Lord your power, Yahweh, and against you. Now therefore forgive, I pray thee, my sin only this once, and I entreat the Lord your power, that he may take away from me this death only. Verse 18, and he went out from Pharaoh and entreated the Lord, and the Lord turned a mighty strong west wind, which took away the locusts. And basically the Lord is taking back those locusts, because Pharaoh admitted, like, I did something wrong. I did not let your people go. And verse 19, verse 19, the Lord turned a mighty strong west wind, which took away the locusts and cast them into the Red Sea. There remained not one locust in the coast of Egypt. And there's verse 20. But the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and it's repeatedly. And when you read Exodus 6 all the way to 12, you see the scriptures say that Pharaoh hardened his heart. So he kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it, to the point of where, the Lord had to destroy him, man. And he's going to destroy Esau the same way, just like it says in Obadiah. Well, let me get that. Actually, I get that. This is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And yeah, basically, I read verse 4 too. Those that thou exalt the. Actually, no, that's good. Actually, but yeah, so that basically goes to show. This talking about Esau, Edom, but you could use this today too. You could use that back then too. Pharaoh thought he was high and mighty over them. He didn't lead. He didn't. He basically refused to listen to what the Lord had to say. So when the Lord gets down to commencing judgment on these people, it's no point. It's no point of oh damn. What about my cousin? What about my auntie? Nah, fuck all that. The Lord has clearly given these people time to do what they wanted to do, to listen and everything. What that one scripture? I'm pretty sure it's an apocrypha. It says, "Worry not how the wicked." Oh, I spelled that wrong. But yeah, basically goes to sort of roughly paraphrase that scripture. It basically says, "Worry not how the wicked be judged. Where more so inquire how the righteous shall be saved." Actually, righteous. I spelled that wrong. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Yep. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 13. "And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose world is from whom the world is created." And basically that goes to show we need to be worrying about how the righteous can be saved. And you try to be of that righteous branch, that righteous remnant. Because in this case, in this day and age, this is all we have to worry. This is all we need to worry about. Forget how your cousins, your family members, your friends going to be judged, because the Lord will handle that. And just like the Lord handled the Pharaoh, and how the Lord's going to handle the modern day Pharaoh, which is Esau, Edom. We have to worry about, okay, how can I be saved? What can I do to be saved? But before I close out, I'm about to give this. Seth, the Egyptian god of storms and disaster. And basically, I'm going to read this little part right here. "Still Pharaoh will not listen to the message of the Lord. Still he relies on his own Egyptian gods and goddesses. And yet Esau Edom relies on he really relies on that left-hand power. The 8th plague issued by the Lord Yahweh, in even greater purpose than all of the others, it was to be felt, so Pharaoh would tell them, even his sons, the mighty things the Lord, thus teaching even the future generation of the power of the strong hand of Yahweh over all the Egyptian gods and goddesses." And yeah, basically, this goes to show that the Lord raised Pharaoh up just for him to be destroyed. And you have to. And that's also another reason why to pray to the Lord, because the Lord could really make you an Edomite, man. He could have created you to be an Edomite. He could have created you to be a fly. So, you have to think of stuff like that. But nonetheless, I'm going to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahshai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. And Lord willing, this video is edifying. And shalom.